video we're going to make some Christmas colored coasters, and I think I'm going to also try turning these into ornaments at some point. So if you want to stick around, I'll do a little video of how I transform them. I'll get out the wood beads maybe and make tassels like I did with the snowflake boho ornaments. These are, if you haven't seen these are on the channel, free pattern. Right, and I'm not doing the exact same color, so I'm using the same colors, but I'm doing different where I put them in, so they'll coordinate, they won't match exactly. So I've got the ends woven in with this one. This one I'm still going to weave in. Actually, this is probably going to be the first ornament. And this is a version of the Starburst coaster as part of my harvest set, and I like the Starburst look because I think it has more of a snowflake kind of a look, especially in these colors. So to get started, let me show you the yarns I'm using. So this is Hobby. This is a category 2, but it's thick enough that it'll work with my 2 category 4. And the color, is this a bomb, or does that mean cotton? I don't know. I don't want to say the wrong word. I should know this. My father is from this part of the world. And then I have my usual standard cotton that I like to use, the Hobby Lobby. This is burnt sienna. I love this red color. And then white. All right, so to get started, I'm going to do a magic circle. You do it how you like to do yours. I do it like this. So I bring the yarn over to the left. I bring it over enough. Okay, so you just hook it over that way. Pinch, bring up your yarn, and I'm using a 3.5 millimeter hook for this. I'm going to hold these 2 strands together and attach it. So when I attach the yarn, I want to make sure I'm going over the strand here, the free strand, and then the loop itself. And I'm going to connect it using a single crochet. That doesn't count as anything. That's just the connecting stitch. And then into the magic circle, this is how it will look. I'm going to do 12 double crochet. So this whole thing is double crochet until we get to the end, and the finishing round is something else. So let me put these 12 in here, and I'll come back and we'll do the next round. All right, here's my 12. Pull my ring closed. And then come to the top of the stitch. Cut my yarn. And I'll bring up I'm going to bring up white now. So this next round is increase, and it will be increasing these 12 stitches to 18 stitches. So that will look like, as you're working, or how you'll do that is the first stitch will be 1 double crochet. Let me just single crochet 1 to secure the round, and then the next stitch will be 2 double crochet, and you'll just keep alternating. So I'll go in between the double crochet, so in between the posts, not into the top of the stitch. That's how you get this sunburst kind of a pattern. If you look closely, you can see the stitches all go down in between the double crochet. All right, so there, that was 1. So in the next section here, between the 2, I'll work 2 double crochet, making sure that I'm putting my tails in there to get worked in. You don't have to do that, but I bet no one here in the will leave in the comments, I love weaving in ends. If you do, let me know, because we all want to know a unicorn lives in this world. All right, next one. So I just worked 2 in there. I'll put 1 here. Yarn over, next one. So I'll do 2 double crochet in here. This is really simple. You can make a whole bunch in probably in the afternoon. So that one gets 2. Just going nice and easy. Make sure I don't split my yarn. One double crochet, 2 in here, one double crochet. Make sure I'm getting in between. Two in this one. One, two, one, and 2. And then I will slip to join. Now there's my chain 1, not there, but slip in the top of the stitch, not between. There we go. I'll bring in my green yarn. And have my white come around. Actually, I'm going to chain 1, secure this first. And then for this round, you'll work 2 double crochet in between each post. So yarn over. And how I like to do this is I do my first double crochet here, which is right under where I inserted the yarn. And then I finish by putting the second one in there on the way back. So when I come back around here, work around, I'll put that second so that there's 2 here instead of doing the 2 first. I just like, it ends up looking a little bit nicer, I think. Right, so now I'll start doing 2 in between each post. So we'll be going from 18 stitches to 36 stitches in this round. Push in there in between. They're a little snug, not too bad, but using this size of a hook with a category 4 yarn, it can be a little full feeling, although this green is not category 4, but it works just fine. Using what I have, right, just keep doing 2 in each space, or not space, but in between each post. All right, so here I am at the end of the round. There's the chain, that one, chain 1 I can't find my words. So here's the first double crochet I made. I'm going to go right back in there and do the second one as a finish to my round. And then skip this chain one and go here for my slip stitch. And for this round, let's see. I think I'm going to bring up the red. Chain to secure. And then now for this round, you'll go from 36 to 50. Pull this, bring it around, weave it in. So to do that, you go into your first stitch, 1 double crochet. Next stitch, 1 double crochet. Next stitch, two double crochet. All right, so 1, 1, 2. 1, and this between these two. 1 between the next two, and then the third stitch, 2 double crochet. Two, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. And one more time, and then I'll meet you at the end. So there's 1, 2, or 1, second 1 of 1, 1, 1, and then 2 double crochet in this next space. All right, so keep working, and I will meet you back at the end of the round. Just going to put the 2 double crochet in the last space here, last little section. Skip that chain 1, go into here, cut my yarn. I'm going to show you the edging difference in case you want to do it a different way. So this is the Harvest Coaster, which is the same design as this. You see similarity. Just, it's amazing what a change of color of yarn can do, isn't it? However, you see in the difference, this has just a simple but effective single crochet. It gives a little bit of a lip. And then for these, I'm using the crab stitch. I think it looks a little more festive and fancy, and I'm going to show you how to do that now. And I'll put the tutorial for this and the matching and there's coordinating pot holders that I did in the same color. All right, so I'm going to crab stitch this in the white. I really like with the red. I love red. Red just, and it's so Christmassy. All right, so let me bring this up and stitch around. All right. So if you haven't worked the crab stitch before, it's just the reverse of a single stitch. Got my here. Oh wow. So to start it, start ahead by 1 stitch. So here's where I slipped right here. I'm going to go into this stitch here. Leave it long enough of a tail to weave in. Do a single crochet, and then you'll be working to the left instead of to the right. So go into that next stitch, so it makes a kind of a wrapping motion. That's how you get that ropey look. I didn't pull my yarn tight enough. Let's do that again. I was being a little dramatic to demonstrate the motion. So go into that stitch, bring up, twist, go on under and into that stitch, not between, but actually into the stitch like you normally work stitches. Oh, this cat hair's making me nuts. Into the stitch, pull up, hold a different way in case you're having trouble seeing. I'm going into the stitch there. Let me snug this up a little bit, twist, come up. Now once you work this, you're done. You cannot put more stitches into a crab stitch. So it's a finishing stitch that cannot be built upon. It's pretty on blankets too. I used it on the Hardcourt little baby blanket. I'll show a picture of that. It has a nice little finishing touch to the alpine border. When you get to the end, it might look a little kind of gappy here. So for the first stitch that I made for this round, it was a single crochet just to set me up to start working this way. And it can look a little obvious that that's where you started. So I would work 1 more into that stitch. Oops, right. Into the next space rather. Let me get to the right spot to kind of fill that little section so that you have a nice smooth even band of the crab stitch around your coaster slash ornament. And then I will start to weave in my ends and they'll be done. So let me know if you're going to make these, and if you're interested in the ornament tutorial. I have some ideas. I have little crystal buttons. I have a whole bunch of those. I could put some of those in the middle and then work on, I don't know, I have a few ideas, so we'll see what I come up with. But give me a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe. I'd love to see you again as part of the crochet community here. And I wish everybody a very happy holiday season.